Lovely Virgo, welcome to your August 2017 love reading. Let's see what is coming to you in terms of love, romantic love, that is, Virgo, in August now. We're a few days in already, and I think your general reading was already really positive, really wonderful. So let's see what you have to watch out for. This is for singles and for couples, because this is the energies, this is the essence of what you can expect, what you have to deal with, what's coming in. So it's going to be a little bit different than the last love readings. I'm going to, first of all, look at the dynamics between you and the other one. If it's the future one, if it's the one that hasn't appeared yet, or if it's your partner, okay? So I'm going to start off with that. So let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, Virgo. All right. Oh, come on, cards. Okay, I'm gonna, there. See, so there you go. So you can see what's going on right here on the table, Virgo. All right. Two cards we need right now. That one flipped out, flipped around. Okay, here we go. Your energies, Virgo. Page of Cups reversed. Topped by, oh, these go together. Five of Swords reversed. Okay, Virgo, interesting. This is the dynamics between you and your lover. Okay, Page of Cups reversed. We know that the Page of Cups is a very loving, beautiful energy. A loving and beautiful energy. A very open-hearted, very trusting, kind of like the love of a child, you know, the unconditional love of a child that just comes and opens up to you. And it's reversed right now. So I believe, Virgo, that it's very important to perhaps regain that energy of trust, you and your partner, because there has in the past perhaps been a little bit of stress, a little bit of the feeling, and I have the feeling this is you, that your partner perhaps has been a little bit too harsh, perhaps has been a little bit, not directly a bully, but perhaps not understanding your point of view, and you have perhaps felt like this a little bit, and that's why you have lost a little bit of trust in that relationship. Can that be? And of course, Virgo, we know that things go both ways, but I know you Virgos, you are the sign that is so sensitive, so supportive, so loving, not overbearing at all. I mean, me as a Leo, I know that we can be, just as an example, we fire signs can be very overbearing. So usually when something like this, when a dynamic like this comes up, of someone overpowering the other one a little bit, but this is reversed. So this means that it's in the past. This means that this has happened and that, you know, it's over now. You're coming out of it. That energy of being unequal or whatever happened there, maybe something happened in your relationship, Virgo, where you felt just overrun, just, you know, like you lost the argument, you lost the fight, you lost the situation, or you just decided to, you know, drop it and say, okay, I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna step back because I just don't want conflicts anymore. Perhaps this happened, but it's time to put it in the past. The energies should have passed already of this happening, and that's why you should really maybe try to repair that and regain that beautiful, the energy of that pure, trusting love again. Because even though this is reversed, the energy is there. And Virgo, I think you are like that. You're someone who's so trusting and so loving. You give so much. So don't lose that, Virgo. Don't lose that in your relationship because of these things that have been going on. You know, if sometimes you have to be the bigger person and step back and say, okay, because, you know, you're very special, Virgo. You have such beautiful, tender and kind, loving energy. You see things that others don't see. And it's really important for you to regain that. So this coming reversed is just telling me, okay, you have to regain that love and trust. And for those who are single, how this applies to you, when these things come up, I think this applies to past relationships. You know, often past relationships cause us to just not trust anymore and to perhaps be close to really beautiful potential relationships because we have been hurt and this has happened to us. But for the singles also, it's time for you to really heal from that, leave that behind, so you can turn the Page of Cups around to the upright position again. So you can regain your openness, so you don't go into a little shell, so you don't feel so completely hurt and traumatized, so you can be that whimsical, beautiful lover, so you can regain that beautiful, trusting energy again. So for singles and couples, I hope that makes sense. And like I said, it can go both ways. So if you feel that maybe for some reason you were, you know, not very fair to someone, perhaps you've overlooked. I mean, we're not mean on purpose. This is a mean guy, okay? We're talking about a mean person at any kind of level, okay? So sometimes we can seem a little mean to the other and hurtful without even wanting or realizing it. I know I've done it myself. I'm a person. I have so much fire in my chart, in my energy, that sometimes I just overdo it, and then the other person is like, whoa, okay, and then I hurt them, and I seem like mean and overbearing, and I don't want to be. So all of us can do that sometimes. So if it's the other side, so if you're the one who for some reason, maybe out of defensiveness, out of whatever reason, you know, were a little too much for your partner, okay, put that in the past too and forgive yourself. And move on and say, hey, I'm sorry. Think about that for a while, all right? Think about that, Virgo. Have you been a little bit like that sometimes, perhaps? Or was it the other person who was like that? Anyways, it's time to put that behind, okay? So let's see. More cards. We want a couple more cards here. All right. Now we're going to go on to your personal energy. This was the alchemy between you and the partner. Now we're talking about you, Virgo, you specifically. Okay, we want one card for you, one card for you. Let's see what comes up. This one. Judgment card. Aha. Okay, Judgment card. One of my favorite cards, Virgo. The Judgment card means many things. The first thing that I got was forgiveness, forgiveness. It goes with this theme. Just finding a way to forgive if you have been hurt, to bring that love back. And August is the time for you to just be the bigger person and forgive if it's the other one, or if you feel that you've done something bad, and really forgiving yourself. Whichever case that is, Virgo, it's time to do that, and that will help you move onto a new level. It's funny, this card came up in the last reading I did too, the Judgment card. It's come up in a lot of readings recently. So I think, you know, we have such incredibly strong energies in August. You know, August, there are so many planets in Leo. There are such huge global shifts and transformations going on. And this is the card for that. This is the card of transformation, moving to the next level. Not even transformation. This is like a rebirth. I mean, look at this card. This is people rising from the dead, so to say, to move through the gates of heaven. This is like a transformation from human to soul. That's how bombastic, you know, the metaphor of this card is. So you, Virgo, I think are ready for a big, huge transformation, because I know from all your comments, from the videos in the last months, that you have been through so much. Some of you have been through pretty much hell. Sorry to say that word, but I know you have. But you know, at some point, Virgo, at some point, you got to make the decision to leave it behind, and no matter what, transform yourself and move forward. Because you know, Virgo, you know, We cannot control circumstances, but we can control how we react to them and how long we are traumatized by them and how long we just walk around in our muck and we don't see the light, or how long we decide to stay there, and then how soon we decide to see a thread of light and pull ourselves out. Okay, so whatever's going on, whatever went on there in this relationship or in past relationships for the singles, all right? I mean, look, this is so beautiful. Don't lose that quality. Don't lose that quality. And this is really time to throw off your burdens or your traumas. You know, I mean, I feel it's incredible. This August has been so amazing. The energies for all the signs, the personal readings I've done, everybody is awakening and wants to move to the next level. People are not satisfied to just drudgingly go through their subsistence of life anymore. And this is the card for that. And this is for love, and this is for you, Virgo. So it's time to transform your energy of love. If you're already there, beautiful, then take it a notch, kick it up a notch. If you say, I have a good relationship, okay, then become even more of this. Become even more loving and open and flowing, and then people will love you even more. Take it up, kick it up a notch, a little bit higher. You can always, you know, every single relationship can get better, no matter how good or bad you are. So it's time for you to really take it up a notch, Virgo, in your relationships. And don't keep looking at all the bad stuff. Forgive. You gotta forgive. Forgiving doesn't mean condoning, right? If you need to forgive this person for being mean, forgiving doesn't mean it's okay what you did. It means that for me, I'm making it okay so I can move on and be happy. That's what it's saying. It's forgiveness is always for you, not necessarily for the other. It's for you, primarily. And this is a card of forgiving, looking at what was, saying, okay, I learned my lesson, letting it go and moving on. Because if you don't forgive, let go, look at it, learn from it, you will not move on, and you will stay in this energy of feeling like, I mean, this is a painful card. Look at this. This is a painful card. This is a card of pain and hurt and all that kind of stuff. I think I've talked about that enough, that card. Anyway, so this is you, Virgo. Beautiful, beautiful energy to move on, to free yourself. Absolutely great. Now we're going to look at the other, okay? This is your partner, Virgo. This is their energy towards love. And Virgo singles, this is your future partner who's waiting for you. I always believe when you're single, and even if you've been single for long or you've been dating or whatever, there is that person waiting for you. That person who is going to come into your energy field, into your life next. Who is the right one for you? But you have to choose. You have to choose that right person, because there's probably a lot being presented to you all around, and you have to make that choice, okay? So let's see, Virgo. Let's see what the other person's energy is. Okay, let's see here. I got the card. I'll let you see it. Well, the table is sloping. This is the one. Oh! Oh! Okay. Virgo, Virgo, the other person. The other person. Okay. All right, Virgo. Oh, I love the tarot, but it's like, you know, Virgo, it's not easy being a tarot reader, I tell you, and receiving these messages in my mind, in my heart. This, look at this. You know what this card is? This card is the card of the cheater. This is the card, I mean, okay. I was trying to say it more gently, but this is the card of someone who is hiding something from you. Of someone who is not being truthful in some way. Now the quintessential energy is cheating, okay? That is what it is. You see? Stealing things sneakily away. This is like the thief card. This is the embezzler card. So it's reversed. So this is a time for the other person to own up to something. The other person, okay, it doesn't have to be cheating. That's like the most extreme. That's just the base energy. But I think also it's good. I mean, this is pretty bombastic. And I think you will need this forgiveness because the other person should be coming out with something that they will reveal to you. Doesn't have to be huge. Every single Virgo watching here has a different situation, right? These are base energies, and the base energy is owning up to something. This is getting away with something secret, hidden. It's coming out into the open. So I think it's time for redemption from your partner. Redemption or not redemption. Anyways, I think the other partner is ready to reveal something, to tell something. The worst case scenario is, you know, the secret affair on the side. Obviously, that's the worst case. The smallest case is that they've been feeling or holding something inside which they have not told you. So it doesn't always have to be that, oh, he's cheating, she has an affair, oh my God. It's not always that. All right? It can be that they've been holding something inside, not telling you for whatever reason. Maybe they're afraid, and they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you. All right? And maybe they've been afraid because, you know, it wasn't the greatest thing that they're feeling. It's something a little bit difficult. All right? So that is the other person. And for those of you, I was talking about that person being there, the next person in line. I feel for the singles, you have to be a little bit careful this month, because I feel for the singles that the person who's coming into your energy field this month is maybe not telling you the truth. They're not telling you something. Okay, so if you're meeting someone, singles, this is a distinct message that popped into my mind. If you're meeting someone, you think, wow, do a little research. Do they have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Are they maybe married? And you don't know. Are they in a divorce process? Have they got something going on? They've got something going on that they're not telling you for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be the worst. A lot of people don't say the truth out of fear of losing you. You know, they think they have to hide something because they're afraid. Anyway, so that's that card, Virgo. All right. And I don't think it's super, super bad. I mean, because the energies are so explosive this month, it's good that hidden things come out. So don't say, I mean, a lot of comments, oh, you're telling me, you know, can it get worse? Why don't you have good readings? Have you read those comments? Like, oh, but Virgo, there are things in life that are what they are. And I'm not creating them by reading them. Things are how they are. And if there is something secret, wouldn't you rather it come out and be done with it and deal with it, and maybe you can really move forward to that next level because of that? Holding secrets is a horrible thing in relationships. It depresses the other person. You feel it. It depresses you. I have a family member who this was going on. This was going on for a long time, and she thought she was crazy. Like, oh my God, am I crazy? Something's not right, but the other person wasn't owning up to it, and it made her miserable. Miserable. So if something like this is going on, we're not stupid. Okay, we're not. You are not stupid either. You feel things. So if something like this is going on and you don't know what, it creates an undercurrent of unwellness, of problems. Sometimes you think, am I going crazy? I feel there's something going on, but my partner is saying, no, everything's okay. Everything seems to be okay. I feel there's something going on. So if you've been feeling that something is going on, this is the month for things to come to the surface. So your partner or the one that you are going to meet has something they need to tell you, and hopefully that they will tell you, because this is coming out. You might have to help along a little bit there, but all right. Okay. Even if it's a tiny thing, even if you say, okay, my relationship is great, everything is wonderful, maybe it's something that, you know, a small thing that your partner has been so worried about, that they don't want to bother you with, that would hurt you. Nothing that they've done bad necessarily, but something that's happened that they haven't revealed to you. So the energies of the cards are the ones that manifest in different ways. Okay? So Virgo, that's your reading here. 4 cards. Very simple but very powerful messages. So it would really interest me, especially when this card comes up, Virgo. I know we're in the beginning of August. If you already know, if this has happened already, let me know. Please write in the comments down below what's happening later in the month, what comes out of this. All right, I would like to know. I really would like to know. Okay, so Virgo, you know, I offer personal readings. If you want to know about your own love situation, I can figure these things out. The cards say what the other person is hiding, is feeling, is doing. The tarot cards tell that. They just tell things. Things come up in the tarot, and I try to be honest and straight and say what's happening, but not in a doom and gloom kind of way, because you can get a positive thing out of every situation. I believe you can transcend every situation. You can make the best of every situation and even change things that are coming in the future. So I don't ever do doom and gloom type readings. I don't think this is doom and gloom. This is just showing what's happening. And for you to get that beautiful, beautiful open heart, that trusting, whimsical energy back, for you, lovely Virgos, is so important. So do that, okay? Thank you so much, Natasha, your Empress of Wands. Wishing you a good August. Bye.